So thank you guys for watching. I got some actually really big news coming up for the channel and for our farm just in general. It kind of correlates to why the title is the way it is. Today, it's really hot. That's why I'm not even wearing a cutoff today. Sun's out, guns out, right? Trying to avoid a farmer's tan. It's not working very well, but maybe this shirt will help. We actually have, we have the welder in the back of this truck here with the cutting torch. We have a small field that we're gonna run some hay on this year, and it doesn't have a gate big enough for our tractors. So we're gonna go make a gate on that. We got the welder in the back of that truck. A few more irrigation stuff today, we'll see. We're always irrigating, it feels like, so I probably won't show too much of that. I don't want to bore y'all with that. So we have that, the big news that I'll leave for the end of the video. Give the video a thumbs up if you could, I would appreciate it. We got the water tote here full on the other farm truck. The reason for that is when we're welding and cutting pipe, it's been really dry. I don't want to start a fire, so we'll have that just in case, so we don't got to rely on the fire department if things get out of hand. So we should be good. Oh, and the wheat field. The wheat field has been cut. We'll run over there. I'll show you what that looks like. Not ready to harvest just yet, but it's cut in rows, so we'll go run over there, check that out. Let's go check out the wheat field first. So we're here at the wheat field. It's been cut. It is now drying. It's still got a little longer. It's still a little wet, as you can see. But with as hot as it is, we're not too far out from being able to build this stuff up. So we're here at one of our coastal fields. This is the first one we actually flood irrigated. I'm not sure if you remember what it looked like, but this looks great compared to how it did just last week. Just got some water on it. The soil's pretty dry here. So this one's gonna take off with all this warm weather. Need to get rid of all this this ryegrass though. That kind of goes away after the first cutting. You always kind of have that in the first cutting. So once we get our first cutting done, this field will be pure coastal hay. It'll look great. But I like the way it's coming along. It looks good. So we had to put some dirt down right here because we're losing some of our flood irrigation, as you can see, and it was running into the road. So we don't want to cause a hazard, so we're going to put a little block here to prevent the water from going into the road. This is the field behind us that we're irrigating. And I guess it found one little spot, found a little crack, and it happened to get into the road, so we don't want that to happen. We cut a little ditch right here, as you can see. We just recently cut that one, and it's flowing into this field behind us. We're getting nice flow to this field actually right now. We're looking at about 700 gallons a minute just going through this field. So that's why it's so saturated, which is really good. This hay is going to take off here soon. So everything seems to be pretty good at our farm. So we're gonna run over there, see if we can get that new gate installed. Everything's good over here, so. Man, it's really hot. So I'm not looking forward to welding and cutting and digging a hole with a post hole digger, but we gotta do it. Our neighboring farmer here has already got his corn going. It's already got a decent height. He's got about 1,000 acres of corn already planted. A ton of it you see behind me. He's got pivot systems already on it. This stuff's taken off. I mean, he felt like he planted that not too long ago, and look how big it already is. So I'm gonna use the front end loader to pull this one out so we have somewhere to drive in and out of this field. See if the chain has a good choke on it. Let's see. There it goes. So I'm gonna pull this one out, install a gate here. See right back there. Gonna have to dig a hole by hand here. The ground is rock hard. Back up a little bit with it. Try to pull that fence off of it. Come on. Think that post had enough concrete on it and was deep enough? Holy cow. Oh, train's here. Let me tell you, this one's moving quick. We filled up the hole with water. It's extremely hard. We filled it up. I would have just brought an auger if I knew it was going to be this hard. We're already almost halfway finished, so I'll come back in the morning, let it stay with water, let it saturate it, and finish probably that last 2 feet. So we'll finish that up tomorrow. We'll install the gate on there tomorrow probably as well. It's too hot to be doing manual labor. So the big news regarding our farm, as I mentioned earlier in the video, we're going to be partnering up with another farmer and acquiring 300 acres, straight hay, fertilized, pivot system. The whole thing is irrigated. I mean, you could probably mess around and make 500 to 600,000 square bales with that amount of acreage. With its location, it's further south, which means it's hotter, warmer, stays hotter longer. But if we really pump after it, and I mean cut, fertilize, water, all back to back, have a late freeze, we literally could probably make 1 million square bales, almost. I'm thinking we probably could. 1 million square bales for the year, which would be out of this world. So we'll go down there in that farm. We'll check it out in a few weeks, probably. 300 acres, brand new equipment, baler, case tractors, John Deere tractors, cutters, rakes, tedders, everything. It's gonna be almost all brand new. So if you're excited for that, as excited as I am, please give the video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. I would really appreciate it. And until next time, bye.